Hey everyone, I'm Taylor Trudon, and I'm a New York-based journalist who writes and reports on Gen Z and social media culture. I'm here with an awesome group. Curtis Roach is a 21-year-old musician and influencer from Detroit, Michigan. He went from rapping at open mics when he was 15 to performing at festivals alongside notable acts like Billie Eilish. He's most known for his 2020 viral song, Bored in the House. Bored in a house and I'm in the house bored. Taylor Cassidy is 18. She is best known as a viral TikTok personality dedicated to elevating Black culture, history, and voices. With a fast-growing audience of over 2 million followers, Taylor uses her platform to spread love, positivity, and education.
Go on, put on.
And finally, John Barnes is also 18. He's a senior at HB Woodlawn Secondary Program in Arlington, Virginia. John is also the co-host of an upcoming SRL digital series on explaining mental health. I'm so excited to be having this conversation with you today, which I think is more relevant than ever before. How has creating content helped the process of the disruption that COVID has created?
What we're still going through is people are losing loved ones and stuff. So it was kind of like a thing where I was seeing a lot of comments of people just coming to my page to, laugh or enjoy themselves in any way possible through the internet.
A lot of times every day just felt like the same day. So content creating gave me something to look forward to.
There's always people I can find that are maybe going through similar experiences that I would have never expected.
I want to know how your mental health has been affected.
This is something that we are not supposed to really go through, these extended periods of isolation or maybe just functioning normally when the world's not functioning as it should be. So when I would finish those projects that I worked so hard on, I still just didn't feel anything. I think that's because this has probably been the worst mental health I've ever had. I got diagnosed with depression, started antidepressants, and I found out a lot of things about myself that I didn't really know. And this was all kind of accelerated by the pandemic.
My mental health has been on a roller coaster ever since the pandemic. I would feel like content creating was a passion of mine, but it started to feel like more of like an obligation to top the last viral video and then I'll be happy, or top the last number of comments and then I'll be successful. Being in isolation and not having that outside perspective offline to really bring you back down to earth really messes with your sense of reality.
You open your phone and you see so many different negative news articles as far as just, there's a mass shooting somewhere, or, a Black life is taken away by the police every day. You know what I'm saying? Those things just make you want to lose your mind after a while.
I'm wondering, what's it like having people pay attention to what you're making? Does it feel weird? Is it cool? Is it a mixture of both?
Whenever people started subscribing, following in masses, and I actually realized, oh wait, my content is actually impacting people, and it actually serves a pretty awesome purpose. I had to kind of take a step back and try and come to terms with the fact that I will never be able to fully understand the amount of people that look at my videos or look at my content.
What other ways can adults use social media specifically to engage with young people in a way that feels authentic? Because so many times we see older generations try and use social media to talk to the kids, and it's just so cringy.
I'll say this: read the room. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should just look at what they're about to post and be like, is this appropriate, or am I just speaking to hear myself talk? Is this an educated opinion, or is this just an opinion that I'm just trying to get out so I can have all my other friends that I went to high school with years ago agree with me on Facebook or something like that?
What do you think are the biggest misconceptions that adults, educators get wrong about social media?
Even older millennials minimize people who use social media or people who create on social media to just doing TikTok dances and taking pictures of their food, and that's it. And we're just like all obsessed with that. Everyone who uses social media is there for one reason, and it's because they want to be inspired.
I think social media is a great place, especially I've seen TikTok is just people asking questions on accounts with maybe people who are a trusted source, like a therapist or some kind of educator, medical professional, because they don't have that resource right them in their household or at their school.
Do you think social media has changed the way kids learn?
I think in education, it's a lot easier now to lose kids' attention if you don't connect it to something that they can take away and post on social media. Literally, most of my Black History videos have come from the classroom. So how I interacted with my education, I was like, I can take this topic and post it on my social media. So social media has really shortened kids' attention spans, but it's also given them something to look for content and look for a story.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts and your experiences. This has been such an insightful conversation. So thank you. Thank you.
We had a great time. This has been literally so insightful and amazing.
You guys are so smart. Seriously, I'm gonna like notes app all of this.